The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Drew, you fucking Jamar Party?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Our game at 7, bro. What the fuck? Yes.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Let's go, Mexico!
To throw is Love. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Love. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
That's our debate.
A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point.
They come back late. They come back late.
10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this
Probably
one away.
Out there doing something they're supposed to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Gurley. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with
32
about
about
6 yards to go.
You do the math, that's 4. 4 point.
49ers now on 3rd.
4.5, something like that. Yeah, he's been looking like Vince Cole.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Yeah.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Trying to get it to Woods. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. They come out here in the eye. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. It's Coleman here. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman taking it in. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
You average 4.5 points? I don't think that's right.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On third down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth.
Watch the safety creep.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Zion play tonight. Zion play tonight.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here.
Yo, in the fucking game, go get a hold on, bro. I'm about to cuss Bo ass out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way.
So what LeBron trying to help him? That's a black man. That know what he's doing, man.
Execution.
A black man trying to help another man. That's black power right there.
Here. On second down, it's Coleman. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
I don't mean anything.
Back-to-back 4-yard
He trying to help
runs.
that man.
Now, look, if they just do that all the way down,
now look, listen.
In the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to
Listen,
stiffen up.
yeah, that's the point LeBron trying to prove. You did all that shit, but look where it got you, and look where I'm at. So I'm about to help you out now. You feel me? Like LeBron ain't got nothing to prove. LeBron ain't got nothing to prove to me.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he
I
won't
would.
be close to a first down.
That ain't nothing to LeBron. He get that, whatever he trying to give me, get this right back.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Exactly, Drew. That's what you don't understand. Look at the outside, man. He trying to help that man out, man.
How about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They are going for it. It's locked. It's caught. Jones. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
That boy LeBron got a good heart, man. Just like you say, the top will win against the bottom. Like, no, they don't stand a chance against them niggas, bro. Your man or your husband. I don't want no damn label.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Love. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Of all the routes that defenders would love to remove from offensive playbooks, I think the wheel route would rank near the top. And on that one, they almost had it, just wasn't able to come down in bounds.
Yeah, as you see right there for the running back, it's tough as you're going toward that sideline trying to stay in bounds. He couldn't do it.
Yeah, just didn't have enough real estate, as they like to say.
They'll fake it. Now Love. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Yeah, we can't do two things at once. Kyle, tell Drew to start crying right now. Right, you heard what he said. That's real shit. That's what he
and it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Love. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Now Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
I'm about to say, DJ, shut the fuck up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you
Brian,
take a
he got
shot
money to
here.
spare.
Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? When you do
Floyd
something
needs to be out
crazy,
here doing
quarterback
that.
gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return
finish your
this
fucking
one as it's
homework
through
before you can play the
end zone for a
game.
touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Samson Abukum. Came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I like that, man.
Let's get off the field. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Go ahead. Here we go.
Off of play action. Luck. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Past the 20. 10, touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. He's turning in a heck of a game. He's creeping up towards 200 yards, a pair of touchdowns now to go along with it.
There's so many things we can talk about in his game because we're seeing it all from him, but I love his vision. He's seeing the holes develop. He's seeing holes develop before they actually open. He's making sure he's getting to the right places, very decisive in his cuts.
That's crazy. You have it to jump early, but ain't shit paying off. What's going on?
And on that last long run, we got a pretty good look at his speed as well. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily.
Hey, dude, don't you know Big Bethany?
I want the ball in the hands of
Hey, we trying to get Kyle on to get some head.
Don't get too cute. Go to the playmaker.
Bethany.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Luck. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. Luck now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down.
I ain't want to label.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. Damn, runs like that on opening weekend.
They're throwing the
He's
pussy,
right.
but I won't run.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9. Luck. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Levante David gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Looking deep for Julio. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
Because I be stunning like my daddy. Stunning like my daddy.
That's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
All day, baby, all day.
Hey, Sharif O'Neal, he leaving UCLA.
From the 34 now, here's
Can't
first
find a
and
home
10.
for nothing.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45.
Gurley got 200 rushing yards.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Gurley again here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
What? 14, 14, find it. 59. Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Yes, sir.
One left. Shit. Watch the shit. Mike 5'9",
From the shotgun, Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. With it is Brown. It's a 69-yard punt. 69 yards. Wow. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
She sound like she don't play. She don't play. She on the bench.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They will run again with Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA
Get
Sports.
stand up. Stand like my daddy.
The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Lott. Jones has it. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now down inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Here's
Eli.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Mama.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It don't matter. Her.
On second down, a run with Breida. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Bro, why do Jalen Mom be writing him a paragraph on Instagram? I mean, on Snap.
17-17 the score.
Hey, y'all should just won't message him. Why does she have a Snapchat anyway?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
The president when it's not like, where you at? Like, why you didn't just text her regular?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's
yeah, God, can you hear me?
See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. Two division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Now Gurley. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Who, me? Set him tough.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, them bitches rapid fire.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind.
Me too. Tapping in right now. He's starting too, and he's starting. Philly lost tonight.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Luck. And Sanders has got it complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man. It's Brown.
Bro, how is Antonio Brown catching all this shit, bro? He up in ratings, too. Look at this nigga.
At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
That shit, I do, too. All my life.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. On 1st down, Coleman. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, Mexico! Here we go. Where's the mic? Cross. Get the ball.
Now Luck. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Luck. This complete to Jones. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Coleman. There he goes, left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Gold with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they... work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, and now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Luck now to throw. Looking end zone for Jones. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now it's Luck. Towards the end zone for Brown. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Wilson. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Wilson to throw. They'll roll him out right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. Back to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. So the victory here for San Francisco. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time. And plenty of weeks to come. So for the Niners, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll get to stay home again.
What? I'm trying to watch the game. I could have took it if I had Tyreek Hill. Did you hear what I just said? No, I wasn't.